you're like, how does like a mind like Newton and like Da Vinci even exist in human history? Then you meet them as 18-year-olds and you're like, oh, right, because you guys are 0.001%. So out of that experience, I was never intimidated by people who are really intelligent ever again. And when I would enter my
Because
professional
you
life,
hung with them.
as I hung with them and I realized like I'm never gonna be that person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're also like tremendously unhappy a lot of the times because they're just too smart. So in high school, my standard for success was like I don't want to be mediocre in anything. Anything that I was gonna do, I was gonna do really well. If I'm not good at it, like I'm not doing it, right? So it created this like risk aversion as well because you were only going to pursue the things that you're really good at. So your intellectual curiosity was very circumscribed to like what can I pursue that's always going to give me the best grades, and I was always going to be the strongest speaker in class. After I met those people, I was like, I'm never going to be as smart as them. So I felt very liberated to be intellectually curious and to pursue the major like I actually wanted to pursue, which was like related to books and not have to worry about where is this going to take me in the future. And so having encounters with people who are so far above you, not only is it humbling, but it's very gratifying because you start to realize like it's okay to have limitations. And in fact, like it's good to know where your limitations are. The other thing I love about Harvard was I loved being literature, right? And when people ask me, like, hey, given what you do now, which is you work in sort of fintech and finance and you're the chief strategy officer, would you go back and do the same thing? I'm like 100% yes. And the reason is I fully believe that at some point in a young person's life, when you are pursuing your passion, even if your passion never translates into something professional, you have to know what it feels like for your heart rate to go up. You have to know what it feels like to feel excited and energized and motivated because that will serve as your North Star to like what you actually end up wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
I never made use of my literature degree in the sense that like I didn't go into journalism, I didn't go into writing. I still write. Writing
Education, that
my
kind of thing, yeah.
favorite things. I still write fiction on the side. But what I do use it is when I read great books, I also recommend people read great books. When I read great books, right, and we go back to that human connection, fiction is very, very good at addressing the complexities of humans. And so that gave me the kind of empathy and ability and desire to connect with people in a way that I would never be able to do that had I not sat down and read difficult books, right? Because those are the really difficult things that you have to look at and you have to think about these characters and you have to analyze them and they appear so real to me sometimes that I almost feel like I know them better than real people.